The Bold and the Beautiful, scoop for Tuesday, December 16th, reveals Ridge Forrester will find out another marriage took place at the Spencer estate. Also coming up, Taylor Hayes and Deacon Sharp will worry about Sheila Carter's state of mind. Plus, Katie Spencer and Bill Spencer will exchange wedding gifts. B&B spoilers tease Deacon will be alarmed when he finds out Sheila desperately wanted to crash Hope Spencer and Liam Spencer's nuptials. Taylor may warn Deacon that he should keep a close eye on his wife. Sure, Sheila says that she's changed. However, she could easily slip back into her old behaviors. Of course, Deacon will worry about Sheila, but will she revert to her old ways? Meanwhile, Katie will get emotional when she and Bill head over to Spencer Publications after their impromptu wedding. She'll be over the moon with happiness, and she'll also wonder why they're celebrating at his publishing company. Soon enough, Bill will show Katie that he's giving her a fashion house as her wedding present. She'll plant a big smooch on him, but she'll also become overwhelmed by the immensity of it all. Katie will also give Bill a gift, but what will it be? Finally, Brooke will return home to Ridge with some surprising news. She'll tell her husband it wasn't just Hope and Liam who tied the knot. Katie and Bill did too. But how will Ridge react, considering he's not a fan of Bill's? Will he tell Brooke he thinks Katie's making a mistake? Stay tuned! Hey B&B fans, are you enjoying the latest CBS Sudser Beyond the Gates? Then make sure you join our free Facebook group. Keep reading the Soap Scoop, your source for the latest soap opera spoilers and B&B spoilers and news. And make sure to also join our B&B Facebook group. But if you miss an episode, don't fret. You can watch The Bold and the Beautiful online at cbs.com. The Bold and the Beautiful, spoilers for Tuesday, December 16th, reveal that Taylor Hayes will have some disturbing news for Deacon Sharp, while Brooke Logan Forrester spills to Ridge Forrester after all the fun at the Spencer mansion. First, on Tuesday's B&B episode, Brooke will give Ridge updates on the second wedding that just happened at Bill Spencer's place. When Ridge finds out Bill proposed and Katie Logan Spencer remarried him immediately, he'll be extra glad he skipped all the wedding festivities. This was obviously a special day for Liam Spencer and Hope Logan Spencer, but Bill made it a special one for Katie too. Now that Katie and Bill have tied the knot, it'll be time to celebrate with a wonderful gift. Bill will let Katie know he's giving her a fashion house, so she'll reel over that shocker soon enough. Katie will realize she's reached a major career turning point, so stay tuned for updates on her future. In the meantime, Taylor will have some unsettling info for Deacon, who should hear about his wife's visit to Taylor's office. Sheila hinted about crashing Hope and Liam's marriage ceremony, so Taylor will at least be thankful she listened and didn't go through with that. However, Taylor definitely picked up on some troubling vibes during her last conversation with Sheila. It left Taylor concerned about Sheila potentially surrendering to her worst impulses and going off the rails again. Deacon will hear about Taylor's fears and admit he's got some fears of his own. After everything that happened with Luna Nozawa, Deacon was already worried about Sheila backsliding. Now Deacon will have even more reasons to fret, so he'll open up to Taylor and bond with her in the process. Taylor and Deacon will get even closer in the midst of all the Sheila alarm bells, so this can only lead to more problems. The Bold and the Beautiful, spoilers say Deacon and Taylor's growing connection could push Sheila over the edge down the road. The Bold and the Beautiful recap for Monday, December 15th, reveals that Eric Forrester made a powerful grand gesture for Ridge Forrester, while Bill Spencer and Katie Logan tied the knot. As part of Bill's marriage proposal on Monday's B&B episode, he whipped out an engagement ring and some wedding bands. Katie decided she was on board, so they informed the leftover guests from Liam Spencer and Hope Logan Spencer's nuptials that there'd be another wedding tonight. Donna Logan Forrester, Brooke Logan Forrester, Electra Forrester, and Will Spencer were all over the moon. Bill suggested they'd make things official later, so they just decided to wing it without an officiant for now. There were some supportive speeches as Bill and Katie's ceremony got underway. Katie and Bill exchanged heartfelt vows along with the rings before Bill declared them husband and wife. Will ultimately invited his mom and dad to kiss, so Katie and Bill sealed the deal on their marriage with a lip lock. At the Cliff House, Steffi Forrester Finnegan and John Finn Finnegan enjoyed a quiet night to themselves as they discussed Hope marrying Liam and Ridge, hopefully making amends with Eric. Finn and Steffi also talked about the possibility of renewing their vows with Kelly Spencer as the officiant one day. Since Steffi and Finn shared something special, they knew they needed to cherish their relationship. At Forrester Creations, Eric invited Ridge to stay for a drink before he went home. That led to Ridge and Eric reminiscing about the past, including sneaky Spectra plots and all the Forresters' triumphs. Eric ultimately handed over his stapler to Ridge as a way to show he was essentially giving him the keys to the kingdom. Although Eric couldn't guarantee that his retirement would stick, he gave all the power to Ridge for now. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say Eric could be headed down a different road thanks to Katie's new fashion house, so stick with us for updates on any huge career news ahead of him. The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that a special Christmas Eve episode is ahead, so let's talk about some mistletoe moments, surprise gifts, and more. The CBS soap will get into the holiday spirit with a brand new show on Wednesday, December 24th. So here's what B&B fans can look forward to. For starters, Eric Forrester and Donna Logan Forrester will work together to deliver a shocker to all their guests. Donna and Eric will be feeling festive as they find a way to make this Christmas extra delightful. Although Ridge Forrester and Brooke Logan Forrester will be part of the big family celebration, they'll share a little alone time first. Ridge will have a sweet present to give his wife, so Brooke will surely be touched over whatever he offers up. Of course, Brooke may argue that the best gift of all is just being back together with the love of her life. Meanwhile, Carter Walton will continue his efforts to woo Daphne Rose with a little time under the mistletoe. Daphne will let Carter steal a kiss as they enjoy a Christmas Eve date. Next, Steffi Forrester Finnegan and John Finn Finnegan will bring the kids over for the Forrester celebration. Kelly Spencer and Hayes Finnegan will be thrilled to be part of all the Christmas Eve excitement, so some heartwarming scenes are on the way. Once the evening winds down, the episode will wrap up with a Forrester tradition that viewers have come to love over the years. Everyone will sing a Christmas carol around the piano, so fans won't want to miss it. If you're wondering about B&B's Christmas Day schedule, we've got updates on the latest news for you. The show will air a holiday-themed repeat from 2024, so there won't be a new episode on Thursday, December 25th. However, the bold and the beautiful spoilers say the Christmas Eve special will pack in plenty of holiday fun beforehand, so stay tuned. This week on The Bold and the Beautiful, spoilers say Ridge Forrester's prodigal son will return to Los Angeles. The Forrester Creations team will be taken aback by Thomas Forrester's return, and there will be some major shakeups coming. When the dust settles, the battle lines will be drawn. How will Thomas Forrester's return affect his Hope Logan's new designer Deke Sharp? Keep reading to find out. Here's what's coming up next on the CBS soap. Spoilers down below. There's apparently only room for one designer at Hope for the Future. Rather than working on another project, bold and the beautiful spoilers say Thomas will insist on designing for his ex-girlfriend's line, HFTF. However, Hope's happy with her new staff. When Thomas Forrester left the States and moved to Europe, Hope Logan was without a designer. Recently, she decided to revamp her line and find some new talent. Although he applied anonymously, Hope hired her little brother, Deke Sharp. But B&B spoilers reveal that by the end of this week, Deke will be fired and hitting the unemployment line. It's unclear why Forrester Creations cut Deke Sharp loose. But we're pretty sure it's illegal to fire someone just because the owner's son wants his old job back. Obviously, Deke will be devastated, but his sister Hope Logan will be even more upset. The HFTF creator was thrilled to have her brother on her team, and the last person she wants to be locked in a room with for hours is her ex, Thomas Forrester. According to Bold and the Beautiful previews, Deke's firing will be the beginning of some major drama at the Forrester Creations office. Hope will lash out at Steffi Forrester over Deke's position being terminated, and their truce will be officially over. Maybe Deke will go work for Katie and Bill Spencer instead? Are you happy Thomas Forrester is back? What about Deke? Share your thoughts and theories in the comments down below, and don't forget to keep checking Soap Opera Spy for more Bold and the Beautiful spoilers and news. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers reveal that Bill Spencer will be in boss mode next week on the soap. The tycoon promised Katie Logan her own fashion house, and he has a lot to do to make that happen. Will Bill's new business endeavor bring his other son back to town? First and foremost, Dollar Bill needs employees at his new company. Katie Logan can't do everything. Bold and the Beautiful, rumors have been hinting for a while now that Darren Brooks might be coming back to the soap as Bill's other son, Wyatt Fuller. Bill Spencer's new fashion house could be the perfect excuse for Wyatt to finally come home to Los Angeles. Of course, he and his mother, Quinn Fuller, are a package deal, and she used to work for Forrester Creations. A lot of Bold and the Beautiful fans forget that when Quinn wasn't chasing men or holding them hostage, she was a very talented jewelry designer. Wyatt's also familiar with the jewelry business and knows the ropes at Spencer Publications. Right now, Dollar Bill wants his family around him. Could he reach out to Wyatt and his mom and offer them jobs at his new fashion house? The more Spencers, the merrier. Quinn Fuller's potential Bold and Beautiful return to help her ex-husband and her son would make things interesting, seeing as how she was with Eric Forrester for quite a while. Word on the internet is that Eric might get involved with Bill's new company too, since he is so unhappy with how he's being treated at Forrester Creations. Do you think Bill Spencer's new fashion house could bring Wyatt and Quinn back to town? Do you miss the mother and son on The Bold and the Beautiful? The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers for Tuesday, December 16, 2025, tease a double wedding present surprise that will ignite a new fashion arc. Nobody expected Hope Logan and Liam Spencer's wedding to turn into a double wedding, but that's just what happens when Dollar Bill Spencer proposes to Katie Logan and she accepts. Katie and Bill are married in an impromptu ceremony, but that's not Katie's only big surprise. Bill has a special wedding present in mind for his bride and tells Katie that he wants to gift her with her very own fashion house. Since Katie has only run public relations for a fashion house, this may be a bit of a stretch. But Bill doesn't think so. Wait until this news makes its way back to Ridge. Ridge Forrester didn't even bother showing up at his own stepdaughter's wedding because he didn't want to see Bill, so he will probably be happy to learn that he didn't have to attend Bill's wedding. The last thing Ridge would have wanted was to see Bill happy. Read this. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers next 3 weeks. Brooke blindsided, Ridge betrayed, fashion design duel. He is relieved when Brooke Logan tells him about the surprise nuptials, but how will he feel when he learns about the surprise wedding gift that Brooke is not even aware of yet? It looks like some fashion wars are about to begin. When Deacon Sharp and Taylor Hayes regroup to discuss the wedding, Taylor informs Deacon that his wife paid a visit to discuss her guest list snub. Sheila Carter was not happy that Hope refused to allow her to be there, and she seemed like she was teetering on the edge. Deacon thought that Sheila was a changed woman, but now has to worry that she might be about to lose it again. They don't even know that Sheila had made threatening remarks to Lee Finnegan, warning her what she would do to Taylor if she came between her and Deacon. Share your thoughts in the comment section below. Remember to keep watching the soap on CBS or Paramount Plus to find out what happens next. It has been decades on The Bold and the Beautiful since Forrester Creations had any real competition in the fashion world, but spoilers say that is finally going to change. Dollar Bill Spencer just dropped a bomb on Katie Logan and revealed he was starting a fashion company for her. Great news for Katie, not so great news for the Forresters. Is Forrester Creations in trouble on The Bold and the Beautiful? Keep reading to find out. Here's what's coming up next on the daytime show. The Spencer family gathered last week for Liam Spencer and Hope Logan's big day. Dollar Bill decided to seize the moment and surprise Katie with a wedding proposal of his own. But wait, there's more. Since Ridge Forrester sidelined her at work, Bill Spencer is giving Katie her own fashion company to run. The stars are aligning for some major Forrester family drama, so there's a chance Katie Logan could take half of their employees with her. Rumor has it, Eric Forrester might even take his designs that Ridge didn't want to the new company that Katie is spearheading. Longtime Bold and the Beautiful fans will recall Sally Spectra and Massimo giving the Forresters a run for their money in the 1990s. But the Spectra family has been long gone. A few years ago, the writers tried to bring back the Spectras and have some fashion showdowns, but it didn't bring in the ratings like TPTB anticipated. Earlier this year, showrunner Bradley Bell hinted B&B was going to get back to its fashion roots, and there would be a new family rivalry brewing. Fans were convinced the soap was bringing back the Spectra family again, but a Spencer fashion house is even better. The storylines and potential power plays and betrayal are endless now that Bill Spencer has joined the fashion world. Ridge Forrester and the gang at FC should be very concerned. Are you excited about the Forresters' new competition? Could Katie and Bill put them out of business? Let us know what you think in the comment section down below, and keep checking back here on Soap Opera Spy for more bold and beautiful spoilers and updates. The Bold and the Beautiful fans have been in panic mode since the soap brought up Eric Forrester's health issues and retirement again. John McCook has been starring on the CBS soap since 1987. No one would be shocked if the actor did decide to retire from the show. Is the fan fave leaving B&B? Keep reading to find out. It's hard to imagine The Bold and the Beautiful without Eric Forrester. The show has centered around the patriarch and his family business for nearly 4 decades. Whenever the soap introduces a new storyline about Eric's health or retiring from Forrester Creations, rumors begin circulating hinting that John McCook is retiring from showbiz. John McCook recently sat OWN for an interview and addressed those pesky retirement rumors. The actor made it clear that they are nothing more than rumors, and McCook plans on working on The Bold and the Beautiful for many more years. Here's what the daytime star had on CBS's Soapy podcast. "I'm not going to leave. I have no reason to leave." In fact, John McCook even went on to joke that he's going to keep working until the day he dies. The Eric Forrester portrayer added, "I figured that I'm never going to retire or quit. I will just sit here one day, and they're going to call Laurette, his wife, and say, 'He's dead. Come get him.'" The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers hint that McCook has some big storylines coming up. With Bill Spencer's new fashion house arriving on the scene, there's going to be a lot of drama at Forrester Creations. Are you happy to hear that John McCook isn't going anywhere anytime soon? Let us know down below in the comments, and keep checking back here on Soap Opera Spy for more Bold and Beautiful cast news and updates. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers for the week of December 15th suggest some twists. Christmas is right around the corner, so there could be some planning and parties. Plus, Thomas Forrester returns with a new mission. Plus, Bill Spencer gives Katie Logan her own fashion house. Keep reading, and let's talk about what is coming up in the CBS soap opera. Fans might recall that the last time Thomas came back, he wasn't in a good place. His breakup from Paris Buckingham was really hard for him to take. Then, he said that Douglas Forrester was busy with his own friends. Viewers might also remember that at Hope Logan Spencer's wedding, she mentioned Douglas was only there for the day. However, when Hope returns from her wedding, she will find that Thomas is back. In fact, Thomas isn't just back for a visit. The young man wants his old position back as Hope's lead designer. In a preview clip, Steffi Forrester Finnegan tells Hope that she has to work with Thomas. However, the designer tries to resist, but Steffi isn't having it. Now the question is, will Thomas replace Deke Sharp, or could the two designers work together? Lately, things have been tense and awkward between Thomas and Hope. For a while, Thomas was designing from home, so he didn't have to see Hope. However, that only works short-term in the fashion business. So, Hope was forced to replace Thomas and has been really impressed with Deke's fresh take on things. I also wonder if Hope and Thomas working together again will cause issues with Liam Spencer. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers reveal that Bill Spencer has always given incredible gifts. After proposing to Katie, Bill gives her a wedding gift. That gift just happens to be her own fashion house. Before long, Katie could poach some of the designers from Forrester Creations. It could also cause some divisions, with people having to choose sides. At some point, Deacon Sharp and Taylor Hayes will have another therapy session. Will Taylor tell him about Sheila Carter Sharp's visit? If Taylor mentions Sheila thought about crashing Hope's wedding, it just might mean the end of Deacon's marriage. Which storyline are you looking forward to seeing the most during the week of December 15th, 2025? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. Keep watching the soap on CBS or Paramount Plus to find out what happens next.